Good morning. I am coming to you from my bed because I have been ill this weekend. But I wanted to take some time and do a reflection. I normally don't do video reflections because my voice is. Ugh. But here we are. So for me this week, I was thinking about our new question of how it relates back to me, and it's quite easy. Since I am the advisor for the program, I do the recruiting. So when the students who are interested in Bailey, they come and speak to me. I tell them about the program, and one of the things I tell them is Bailey is a unique opportunity that doesn't happen elsewhere that I know of, where you get to really take ownership of your learning. You take ownership of how you learn, what you learn, and the process that you do it in. Pardon me. And I saw that a lot this past week, and it was hard, and it was not always fun, but we made it happen. And I think in the long run, even though we only have 5 weeks left, I think we're gonna be better because of that. I really do. The Bailey value, of course, is voice, which I've seen some of your reflections already. I know a lot of you used, but I'm gonna use it in the sense that we heard a lot of people who normally aren't as vocal in class this week, and that was an awesome thing. But we also still didn't hear from some other of our co-learners, which I think is unfortunate, and I don't know what we could do or can do differently to make sure that those voices are heard. Um, I think we need to continue to be active listeners, which I've never seen a class be. I've never seen a group of co-learners exhibit that quality as much as I've seen this class do that. um, and by active listening, I mean just sitting back, actually listening to what our co-learners are saying, and not just thinking in our heads of the next thing we're going to say. Sitting there and listening and processing what they say. Bailey is hard. It is really hard. It is not for the faint-hearted. Um, it, it kind of reminds me of a quote. American President, I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's one of my favorites. But there's a quote where the president is talking about how America isn't easy. And I'm going to paraphrase it now because I think it relies. It speaks to what Bailey is too. Bailey isn't easy. Bailey is advanced citizenship. You gotta want it bad because it's gonna put up a fight. If people come, when I was a student in the Bailey Scholars Program, people used to join the program because there was a rumor maybe that it was an easy 4 point. You just come and you sit in class and you participate once in a while and you get a 4 point. I think we've proven that that's not true. Bailey is not an easy 4 point. Bailey is not easy. It's for people who want to actively learn and do it with a group of intelligent, passionate, diverse co-learners. And I'm so proud of the fact that we've gone through a little bit of hell that we had to make that happen. So, my open-ended question this week is, what can you talk about something in your life that you've had to work hard for, that you've had to put up a fight for, and in the long run, it was worth it? So, I don't know if I were supposed to answer our own questions, but I'm going to. Um, when I finished MSU in 2009, um, I went on to work in Chicago for AmeriCorps. I worked with the Chicago Homeless Education Program, and we served 15,000 homeless students. And it was a huge eye opener for me. Um, because, number one, Chicago's a huge city, and the biggest city I'd ever lived in was East Lansing. I come from a small, rural, little town. So going into that metropolis was shocking for me. And also seeing living conditions that I had not been used to. I really, within the first month, I really wanted to give up. I really wanted to come home to Standish and, try something different, something more comfortable, something that was easier, that wouldn't challenge me as much. But I had a really good conversation with the man who had been my Bailey advisor, Glenn Sterner, and he told me that that was not something that people like us did. We looked for the challenges and we looked for ways to become, to live up to it. He had much more eloquent words, but it's Sunday morning. So yeah, that would be my answer to my question. So what's something, my opening question once again, is what's something that has challenged you in the past, and that you rose to the challenge, I think is my question. And I'm just looking down at my hair, and I'm so sorry for this huge poof. I hope you all have a really good day, a good rest of the weekend, and I shall see you on Monday, hopefully feeling better. Thank you. Bye, guys.